Hey, welcome back, everyone. It is time for another red hot covered call video. Well, hey, look, I'm back behind the mic, absolutely jacked to show you a new video series I'm doing. That's right, we're going to do my favorite top money-making stocks I use for covered call writing. And I'm going to actually show you how much money I've made with this stock today and why it's one of my favorites. But here's the deal. I'm here to up your game. I'm going to show you exactly why I'm about to invest 300 shares tomorrow because I'm getting ready for an ex-dividend, and this company pays a hella great dividend. Now, what I do here at the channel is this. I love showing you my trades. We talk about them, so maybe you learn something. You know, I'm not a YouTuber in the basement making money off my YouTube videos. I actually have a 9-to-5. I'm actually an active, successful trader making thousands of dollars a month. And I'll be honest with you, YouTube only pays me something like $250 a month. So when I come to the channel and show you a trade or try to up your game, you have to understand this is a passion of mine, largely because of you. Yes, that's right. You tell me your success stories after watching some of my videos, and I'll tell you what, man, it makes me humble. But more importantly, it jacks me up to come back and show you what I'm doing or try to up your game. I mean, it's really that genuine at the end of the day. I can literally take all of this time I spend on YouTube, put it towards my trading, and probably make double. Yeah, that's right. But I absolutely love it. I don't know. I feel a connection with all of you out there, and I love when you tell me your stories. I want you to post in a comment below something about my videos, how it's affected your trading life. I would love that, and I hope it's positive. Now, hey, look, today we're doing a series of 3 videos. The very first video, we're going to talk about my favorite stock, and I'm going to show you exactly how much money I've made with this stock. You know, I don't just come on YouTube and talk about a stock and give you the financials and never invest in the stock. No. I have made over $18,100 with this stock. And I'll tell you what, this is one of my favorite stocks, and I'm about to make a 300 share investment in it tomorrow. We're getting ready for its ex-dividend. It's about 20 days away. This is when I love to buy the shares, and we get a little bit of run up into that ex-date, and we collect a fat dividend. And then on the back end, you know, we've written that covered call and it's 30 days. We collect the premium, and then 30 days from now, we have our shares taken away. I have used the covered call plus dividend capture strategy for years, and I think of it as doubling my profits. I do it all the time. Absolutely love it. Today, I'm going to share with you my #1 favorite stock for doing this. Now let's get to this. If you've never been to my channel, what I talk about is cash flow, generating cash flow in retirement. Now I'm not in retirement. This is an experiment in retirement. Can I use a portion of my portfolio, for which I'm going to show you how much I use and how much I've made so far this year. Remember last year, using this same amount, I generated $109,000. That's cash on the table. That's not pie in the sky, meme stock trading. That is selling premium, writing covered calls, or selling cash secure puts. See, you need to understand the distinction between gambling, swing trading, day trading, versus selling premium, where of the 3 possible outcomes, we win twice. That's right, and I win all the time. And I'll tell you what, I had a member to my upgraded CTP dashboard premium membership go in to my dashboard last year when I was generating some $110,000. He looked at all of my trades in 2019, and he said, "You do understand you have a 90% successful rate." And I probably did 300 trades. Now, I'll tell you what, when you sell premium, you have more chances to win. Now, if you follow me, do like me, you're going to find yourself in a good spot. Now, we do invest in some high volatility stocks, but that doesn't mean they're not great stocks. So what I love to do is come back to the channel, show you my trades. We talk about it, so maybe you learn something. So if any of this interests you, I want you to subscribe to the channel. It's right there and it's free. I come back every week, try to jack you up, giving you a little motivation, try to inspire you, show you what I'm doing and how much money I'm making, and maybe you'll get in the game. That's the important thing. You get your financial education, you then get comfortable with it, you do it so you get your experience, and then you too can have the same success I'm going to show you right now. Now, hey, look, if you like anything you hear today, I want you to bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is reminding you that if you go to cptdashboard.com, click Upgraded CPT Dashboard, I have a 1 free month membership offer for you. All you have to do is go there, click that offer, and you'll get 1 free month. What you're about to see here, my members see all the time. It's absolutely my passion, and to be honest with you, a lot of people tell me they've generated so much money using my membership, and my tools that I offer you absolutely will blow your mind when you see what I'm about to show you. Just remember, I have a 1 free month offer there, cptdashboard.com. As with all of my videos, you know the #1 sponsor on this channel is my membership. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people don't know what the membership's all about. I've talked about this in all my videos, but what I want to show you is one of the hidden gems with the membership. I don't know if you know this, but there's many services out there that charge $50 a month. And I used them all. And to be honest with you, would not subscribe to them again. You get a Groom PDF list sent to you every week. Maybe you get access to a website that shows you some fancy colors and some numbers. My membership is all about communication. Yeah, I have all those tools. I have the spreadsheets, the upgraded CTP dashboard. But what you need to understand is it's about the communications from me, a successful active trader that has made over $352,000 in the past 5 years doing this. And what I've done is I've put together a membership for which I would spend the money. Hell, I don't charge that much. I don't know if you know this. Did you know you get a phone app? Did you know you have access to all my Stock Talk videos? And I love to do the Talking Trade Ideas video. I have one I'm going to release tomorrow. The Stock Talk series of videos are when I just talk to you about individual topics. I get rid of all the fluff and the motivation, but more importantly, we talk about the pure definition of the topic, but then I tell you exactly how I've traded it and how I've made money. I bring it to you straight talk style. I offer that to you with the membership, and we're going to be more active with the weekly videos. Absolutely love when I could share with you. I could just talk to you, sharing with you my experiences. Remember, cptdashboard.com, click Upgraded Dashboard. I have 1 free month waiting for you. All right, let's get to it. So I want to show you where I'm at for 2021. Remember last year, $110,000. Selling premium, writing covered calls, selling cash secure puts. Look, if you're 40, 45, 50, 55, hell, maybe you're in retirement, 65, 70, you need to generate cash flow, right? You don't want to go to work for Walmart or Home Depot. You want a part-time job for which you could stay at home, use a portion of your portfolio, generate cash flow. It truly is about the closest thing to passive income as you can get. A lot of people say writing covered calls, selling cash secure put is passive income. I wouldn't say that. You do have to put in some work, you have to put in some time, but the reality is once you learn this, you won't need me, you won't need anybody. And I'll tell you what, you can generate real passive income using the selling premium strategy. Now, with that said, I use about $225,000. I've chiseled that off of my portfolio. I use that for selling premium only. I have a buy and hold portfolio, a dividend income side of my portfolio, and a growth side of my portfolio. I'm 53. I'm not in retirement yet. So we're still looking for stock appreciation. But the reality is I need to start talking about stock and wealth preservation. See, in retirement, it's about wealth preservation. So you could be on YouTube right now looking at all these meme stocks and all these YouTubers talking about stocks that go to the moon. But when you're in retirement and you feel that pressure that every single nickel you invest and risk is the money you're using to live in retirement, look, you need to get conservative, but yet we still need to generate that 3% monthly, and Selling Premium does that. Hey, look, it isn't just coming from me. Any Selling Premium guru will tell you we can make some 3 to 4% per month. And I've proved it over the years as well. In fact, this year, using $225,000, I've generated $82,378 up to this point. It is August 5th. Now, right now, if I stop trading and walk away and go on vacation, divided by 12, I'm generating $6,800 a month. Can you live off of $6,800 a month? I know I can. It blows my mind that I'm generating 36% cash on cash, and the S&P 500 is up 18%. You know, most wealth managers will absolutely try to convince you that you can't beat the S&P 500. And to be honest with you, most home investors cannot. But Selling Premium and following me, you can. Number one stock that I love to use for writing covered calls, you can too, and they're about to have a dividend right now. Absolutely love this stock. I've made $18,000 over the past 2 years trading this stock, and I currently do not own it in my portfolio. That's important here because I sell premium. My stocks in my Selling Premium portfolio do one thing. They generate cash flow. All right, here's the star of the show. 3M is my absolute favorite covered call writing stock. I'll tell you why. Because 3M trades in this beautiful range for which we can write those out of the money strikes, make a decent 30-day trade. But here's the deal. They have such a large dividend, we're able to double our profits when we write a covered call and collect that dividend. Now, I have a strategy around that I'm going to mention to you again here. But the reason I love 3M is that it's one of the big S&P type companies. They have profits. They trade sideways to higher. Wall Street loves to come back to them when they fall. See, that's important because when Wall Street sees that 3M is falling, it seems like they always come back and support the stock, collecting value. And as the stock moves higher in its range, they make that profit, sell it off. I know for some of you, you may not believe that, but that's really what happens on Wall Street. They buy low, they sell high. Wall Street takes profits in pennies. So I love using 3M for those great 30-day trades. Now, I know for a lot of you, you're sitting out there saying, oh man, there's no high volatility in this. When I write a covered call, I don't collect that much. This is my favorite covered call stock. This is a great stock for you that are in retirement. This is one of those set it and forget it plays because although 3M has hit a high of 250 and has fallen to a low of 140, it has rallied to right in the middle. It's trading around 197, 205. And that's a beautiful range because it will trade that range. So we buy the shares at 197, we write the 30-day covered call, it'll trade to 205. And as it peels back, hopefully, we've had our shares taken away. We can make that wheelhouse perfect 3% selling premium trade. Writing covered calls on the shares that we own. See, for those of you that might not know what the covered call is, give me a little bit of runway here to land this sucker. We buy at least 100 shares. We're going to give somebody the right, but not the obligation, to take those shares away from us. We pick the price and we pick the time frame. They pay us a per share premium. Look, if you're interested in the way I generate cash flow, that $82,000 I just showed you, I want you to go to YouTube, search Covered Call Basics. I want you to learn it. I want you to learn it so you get comfortable with it. You'll open up that small ball account and you'll do it. You'll generate real cash flow. You'll feel excited and motivated that you found your part-time job in retirement. Now, I want to show you exactly how much I've made. I told you that I made $18,100. Now, over the years, I've showed you my P&L, my total income tracker. And by the way, on my website, cptdashboard.com, I have all of the spreadsheets that you need to keep the numbers in front of you. And my total income tracker keeps all of your trades. Keeps all of your trades. I go to the total income tracker every single day. Now, I pulled all of these numbers from all of my retired trackers. See, I retire every single year, so I went in and searched for 3M. Starting back in 2018, I started investing in 3M. Writing covered calls, collecting the dividend. And I started with small amounts of shares, right? 100 here, 200 there. But as I got more comfortable, as I started putting more money into the market with 3M, I was able to generate, in some cases, thousands of dollars. And as you can see right here, I was making profits every single trade. And you could see I only had one bad trade with 3M. And I bet you if I go back and research that trade, I bought back the option and rolled it forward for another credit. See, that's the beautiful thing about selling premium. You can find yourself in a bad spot and still make money. You really need to learn this. I believe it's my cash printing machine. And once you learn this, man, it flows like water. $18,100 selling premium on 3M. Let's go to the charts right now. I'm going to show you exactly what I see. Now, if you've been a part of my channel for the past 5 years, you know that I love a couple things. I love the Keltner channel. I haven't brought it up here, but I love the Keltner channel. So when you do your chart research for technical analysis, what I want you to do is bring up that Keltner channel, use the default settings, and what I love to do is buy my stocks when a stock is trading at the Keltner channel mid or below. Because remember, a Keltner channel represents a stock's trading range. So when it's trading in the lower band of the Keltner channel, below the mid, that's probably a good time to get involved because it moves higher because, again, this is the stock's trading range. Run them up, sell them off, run them up again. Okay? I have banked more profits using the Keltner channel midline than any other charting technique. Now, as you can see right here, we got 3M trading sideways. Now, they've already announced earnings, and there was nothing there too scary. Dividends coming in about 20 days. You can see right here that it hasn't been announced yet. But they pay about $1.50. Now, as you can see, 3M right now is trading sideways to higher, and I absolutely love its trading range. And as we're getting into the X date, this is going to be exciting because just like AbbVie, I told everyone about AbbVie and how it was trading around 114, and I told you that it would trade around 117 as it got to its X date. That's exactly what it did. We could have bought AbbVie at 114, collect its damn near $1 dividend, and wrote the covered call and maybe having our shares taken away. Absolutely love using the covered call with dividend capture strategy. And that's what I'm going to do here with 3M. Now, what I want to show you is what I showed all of my members with AbbVie. Every single time we start to move towards 3M's dividend, it seems like the stock will move higher into that X date. Remember, Wall Street wants to be on record of owning the stock, right? So they have to own the shares so they collect the $1.50 dividend. Think about it. If you're buying massive amount of shares like Wall Street can, that's serious money. Look at this trend. Look, I'm not blowing smoke here. Every single time we move towards the dividend, this thing will move higher. Look, you may or may not like 3M at the end of the day. They don't have much growth. They're not exciting. Their implied volatility is low. And I know there's somebody out there that is just absolutely not excited with owning 3M. But the one thing we can all agree on is that Wall Street loves it. And the proof is right here. You don't have to believe me, just see the proof. So the question is, with about 20 days left before 3M has their ex-dividend date, will it rally? Well, what I'm going to do is this. This is when I want to start buying 3M. I talked about this with AbbVie. I have a 30-day window where what I like to do is for 30 days, I start to monitor the stock as it gets to its X date. Now, 3M doesn't have earnings, so that is not a part of this. So now the next big news is the X date. and Wall Street might want to be a part of it. So I need to start buying now, right? I need to buy now, buy low so we can sell high right now. So tomorrow I'm going to buy 300 shares in preparation for the covered call I end up writing. Now the plan here is this, and I'll leave you with this. I'm going to buy the shares, and I'm hoping to get a little bit of move higher as I believe Wall Street comes in for the dividend. They want to be on record for holding the shares, so they have to buy the shares, right? Well, I'm going to catch it now. We're going to catch a little wind behind our sails, and then as we get 2 weeks before the X date, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a covered call, okay? So the way this works is simple. I buy the shares back here. 2 weeks before the X date, I'm going to sell the 30-day covered call, okay? It's going to be out of the money. And what I'm hoping is that the stock will drift higher, but it will not trade above my strike price, and I'll keep the shares. And then I'm hoping it goes higher, finishes above my strike price, and they take my shares away. I have done this over the past 3 years with 3M, and I'll tell you what, $18,100 later, it's my number one covered call stock. Now, I want to show you that this year I've used 3M. I haven't used them as much because I'm using ADV, I'm using Cummins, I'm using other large dividend paying stocks for this strategy. Covered call plus dividend capture strategy. This is stuff we do all the time. I mean, if you're not doubling your profits, you really need to subscribe to my channel and bang that like button, because this is the kind of stuff I bring you. Real world, straight talk trades to up your game. Okay? This is what I've made in 2021 with 3M. I've actually had many trades, and to be honest with you, making nice returns. Look at that. A $2,100 trade, $700, $500 trade. That's just this year. Last year was a great year. I loved trading 3M, particularly when it got down to about 140. Loved using 3M as it rallied higher. Now, hey, look, I got that 1 free month offer for you. I'm going to do a write-up on 3M for the members, and I'm going to let them know when I buy the shares. They see every single trade I do. They see my real-time trades. Look, this can be your part-time job in retirement. Look, whether you want to pay some bills or live the good life, selling premium offers that for you. You just have to learn it, get comfortable with it, so you do it. Hey, look, I'm going to leave it right there. 3M is one of my favorite stocks. And I'll tell you what, it's one of the biggest companies on the planet. Absolutely love how it trades in a range. Hey, next video, I'm going to show you my second favorite stock, for which it is high volatility, knocking down some $6 and $7 per share per month covered call premiums. I love trading all different kinds of stocks, whether they're conservative stocks like Bristol Myers, 3M, ADV, Intel, Pfizer, or the risky stocks like DraftKings, Pens, Mara. Look, I've traded it all. That's why you need to subscribe to the channel, stick with me, hang with me, get excited, because at the end of the day, if you follow me, you're going to be successful, and it's going to flow like water. Hey, look, be safe, be healthy, most important, be lucky. Until next time, may all your covered calls be profitable.